Hey, this is BA, and welcome to George Bayer Forecasting. What we're going to do in this one is take a look at his forecasts and compare them to the actual market activity. Let's get started on that. Okay, here we have July of 1939, and I hope this comes through okay on your screen, but you can see it just is pretty much vertical up until about the end of the month here, and then it goes sideways for the last few days. And so let's go and take a look at that and see how that worked on market. Now in there he uses stocks, and he doesn't specify what that means. I'm taking that to mean New York Stock Exchange. So there'll be a little bit of a difference between the Dow, which is what we're actually going to be looking at, and his stocks, which is probably the New York Stock Exchange, I would assume. Okay. Come on, where's my data window? There it is. Okay, so this is July. This is June 30th down here, and we pretty much go straight up to the end of the month and then kind of a sideways move. Okay, so you pretty much got that on track. Now, the reason why I showed you that without going into the highs and lows of it is because it was basically there were no highs and lows. It was just straight up type of a thing. So these other ones, which we're going to take a look at, they do have highs and lows, and we're going to go get them. Okay, this is August 1939. You may want to write down these dates. August 3rd low, August 14 high, August 27 low. Okay. Admittedly, this September is a little harder to see, but it's there. We start off September going down, and I got a low on the 11th, up to a high on the 22nd, it looks like, and then kind of a sideways move. Okay, October 1939, we start off with going down to a low about the 6th. We go up to a high on the 16th, and a low, it looks like on the 24th area. Or, I'm sorry, a low on the 19th. I was like, what? Low on the 19th here. And then a high on the 25th area. Okay, write those down. Stocks, high here. This is November 1939. I got a high on the 6th. Go down to a low on the 16th. And up to a high on the 24th. And then kind of a sideways market. Look what he does for wheat over here. I don't have the wheat data. We would review it too. But it just, boom, vertical. Okay, so those are the dates. Let's go to the market, see how they were. We start off with August 39, and he's got a low on the 3rd, and this is a high on the 3rd. So that point, unless he's talking about this low here, which I guess would be a cyclical low on the 1st. That's probably what it is. And then up to a high on the 14th, which would have been over here. This is the 15th, and then the 27th, which is a low, and it's the 24th, 25th here, that's the low. Okay, and then he's got us a low on the 11th, and I show a nice high on the 12th, 13th here. Okay, then he's got a low on the 22nd, and I'm sorry, he's confusing me. He's got a high on the 22nd. I think it's here. The high on the 20th. Here. Okay. October 1939. The 6th, he has a low. Looks like October 4 is the low. 16th is a high. He's got the 18th, or he's got the 16th as a high. I think it's 17, 18. He's got 19th as a low. Low is the 20th, and goes up to 25 as a high, and I've got the 25th, 26th here. Okay, the 6th, the next is November 1939. He's got the 6th as a high. I think it occurred right here between the 3rd and the 6th. It's a weekend. We'll use this here in a minute. Then he's got the 16th as a low, and I think that look at how these are in a line. That's resistance. That's what does that, is resistance. So here's your actual low point. Here's your cycle hit right here. Okay, this is simply time ahead of price. It's just a down bar, then sideways to the price point gets hit. I put that information in my other videos. That's November 14th there, and he's got a 16 low, so he's a couple days off, and then he's got a 24 as a high, and it looks like here we go up to 20th 21 in this range. Okay, so as you can see, kind of similar to Gann. He missed a couple areas or whatever, but kind of similar. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. So the important point to take away from this is Gann was not the only one. Okay. And Gann and Bayer aren't the only ones either. They're just the only ones you know of. If you've gained insight from my videos, subscribe so you can get the latest on my free market calls, forecasts, commentary, and teachings. Knowledge is priceless. Hey, this is BA reminding you you can succeed. Take care. Bye-bye.